All right, let's talk about data analytics. We're going to demystify this whole thing. The goal? To show you how to stop guessing and start using the information you've already got to make way smarter decisions. Decisions that actually grow your business.
Okay, let me ask you something. Be honest. How often are you making a big call for your business based on, well, a gut feeling? Look, we've all been there. But here's the thing. In today's world, just running on guesswork, that's not just a gamble, it's a huge risk.
But, and this is the good news, there's a much more powerful way to do things. A way to get past just hoping you're right and start making moves based on actual solid evidence. And yeah, that's exactly where data analytics comes in.
Okay, so let's get right into it. What is data analytics, really? At its heart, it's pretty simple. It's all about turning all that information you have into real, actionable insight. So, what it all boils down to is this. Data analytics is basically the process of digging into your raw data to find the hidden stories. You know, the patterns, the trends, the stuff that helps you make way better decisions. It's like being a detective, trying to find that one clear signal in a whole lot of noise.
And you're generally going to be dealing with two main kinds of data. On one side, you've got structured data. Think of this as the neat, tidy stuff. Things in a spreadsheet, like sales records or customer lists. Easy. Then, you've got unstructured data. This is the messy stuff, but man, it can be gold. We're talking customer emails, social media comments, feedback forms. Analytics is what helps you make sense of both.
All right, we know what data is, but why should you care? Why does it actually matter? Well, the whole point of this comes down to one really powerful idea, DDDM.
And that's the big goal right there. It's all about making that shift from running on gut feelings and intuition to embracing what's called data-driven decision-making, or DDM. It just means you're using real evidence, not just hunches, to steer the ship.
And trust me, the payoff here is huge. When you start using your data the right way, you can seriously reduce your risks, you can spot brand new opportunities for growth you might have missed, you can make everything run a whole lot smoother, and, this is a big one, you end up creating a much better experience for your customers.
Now, I know this might sound super complex, but it really isn't. The whole process can be broken down into a simple 4-step playbook. Let's walk through it.
So here it is, the data analytics life cycle. It really just comes down to 4 simple stages: collect, clean, analyze, and report. That's it. Let's take a quick look at each one.
First up, you gotta collect. This is where you gather all your raw materials, so to speak. This data can come from inside your own business, your sales system, your CRM, but also from outside sources, like your website traffic or customer surveys.
Okay, next up is cleaning. And listen, this step is absolutely critical. I can't stress this enough. Real-world data is messy. You're going to have duplicates, missing info, typos, you name it. Cleaning it up makes sure your insights are actually accurate. You've heard the saying, right? Garbage in, garbage out. It's so true here.
All right, now we get to the fun part. Analyze. This is where you actually find those hidden patterns. And you know what? You don't need some crazy expensive software to get started. Something as simple as a pivot table in Excel or Google Sheets, man, that can take thousands of rows of data and in just a few clicks show you exactly what your top-selling product is. It's like magic. It just turns that data into an instant insight.
So you've found these amazing insights. Now what? How do you share them with people who need to know? Well, that's the final step, report. And it's all about telling a story with your data. And the absolute best way to tell that story is visually.
I mean, just look at this simple bar chart. Boom. Instantly, you see that product B is crushing it. A visual like this gets the point across so much faster than a boring old table of numbers ever could. It's just clear, simple, and you get it right away. And hey, it's not just about simple bars and pies. You can get into more advanced charts that tell even deeper stories. A heat map, for example, could show you the exact times of day your website is busiest. Or a waterfall chart could break down exactly where your profits or losses are coming from each month. Every type of chart tells a different part of the story.
And what's the ultimate goal here? For a lot of businesses, it's an interactive dashboard. You use a tool like Power BI or maybe Tableau, and you bring all these key visuals together into one place, a single screen where you can see all your most important numbers in real time. It's like having a command center for your business.
Okay, so everything we've talked about up to now has been about looking at what's already happened. But what if your data could actually help you see the future? That's not science fiction. That's where predictive analytics comes in. This right here is a really important difference.
What we've been talking about is called descriptive analytics. It tells you what happened. Predictive analytics, on the other hand, tells you what's likely to happen. It's the difference between driving while only looking in the rearview mirror versus looking through the windshield at the road ahead. Huge difference.
And the ways you can use this in the real world, they're total game changers. I'm talking about forecasting your sales for next quarter, predicting which customers might be about to leave you so you can save them, figuring out exactly how much inventory you need. You can even use it to find your next high-value customers before they've even made a purchase.
So what does this all mean? It means you can finally shift your whole strategy. You stop being reactive, always putting out fires and responding to problems as they pop up, and you become proactive. You start seeing challenges and opportunities coming down the road and can act on them before they even get here.
And that really brings us to the main takeaway. All the tools and all the techniques we've talked about, they're easier to use now than ever before. And chances are, the data you need is already sitting there, right inside your systems. So really, there's only one question left for you to think about. What incredible story is your data just waiting to tell?